In this problem, problem 32 of chapter 4, we're acting as an organizational psychologist who's been hired to try to figure out why there are so many accidents with this drill press system that they have set up in this factory. Now, drill press is a big machine that has a drill come down that's controlled by an operator that typically drills a hole in metal. And the problem says an industrial psychologist observed 8 drill press operators for 3 working days. Okay, so there's 8 people doing a drill press. You've worked for 3 days watching them. She recorded the number of times each operator pressed the faster button instead of the stop button. Ooh, that sounds like a bad mistake. When you want it to stop, you want to press the stop button, but you end up pressing a button to make it go faster. I could see how accidents could happen. So she wants to see how many times each operator pressed the wrong button to determine whether the design of the control panel was contributing to the high rate of accidents in the plant. Oh, so if the buttons look alike, if they're near each other, if they're the same color, that could be a source of the problem that needs to be fixed. Given the scores, compute the following: mean, median, mode, range, standard deviation, and variance. So we want some descriptive statistics of the errors that people make. So we've got data on errors, how many each operator made for 3 days. First operator made 4, second 7, the third 0, 2, 7, 3, 6, and 7. Now let's put this in a table. We can go to insert table. That's the correct information. Press OK. Now we've got the table there. Now we can calculate all these things with the data analysis tool. So I'm going to go to data analysis, and we are going to look for descriptive statistics. I press OK, and it says the input range. I'll include the label, so G3 down to G11. It's grouped by columns. There's labels in the first row. The output range, I need to click in the output range there because it moved the cursor up to the input range. But I'll put the output about here, and I want the summary statistics. So I click OK, and this gives us all of the descriptive statistics. Let's remove some of these crazy decimal points. Home, and then I'll change this to number. That will reduce it to 2 decimal points. Let's widen this column so we can read everything. And so we wanted the mean, so I'll highlight those 2 sections. We wanted so mean number of errors 4.50. Well, it's 3 days, that's 1.5 errors per day. So this is like an everyday thing that's happening. We want the median, the mode, the standard deviation. Do we want the standard deviation? Okay, yep. And so standard deviation is pretty high. There's a lot of variety because the mean's only 4.5. We wanted the range, and so we can present the range either as a single number, 7, or we could report the range as a minimum to the maximum, 0 to 7. And the count was 8. That's good because we had 8 operators. So here are the descriptive statistics for the errors made by the drill press operators, and it seems like a fairly consistent thing that's going on. Maybe they should work on getting those buttons redesigned to make the place a lot safer.